Oof. Trying to get ready. Okay, I always start with I've got to stop that. As I pulled up to a house this morning to show it, immediately my mind started ticking, well, as it often does. And my title gives it away. I was thinking about the pros and cons of the house, right? Once I pulled up, there were immediately several things that I was concerned about, okay? Now, as a realtor and as we're trained not to influence or give opinions about property. And I think it's important to understand the difference between informing and protecting and providing your client with tools and resources to understand what they're looking at and what they're getting into. So, when I'm informing people, I'm not saying, here's my opinion. If you go to the doctor and they see like a cancer growth on your, hand, they don't go, well, it looks like cancer, but it's up to you. No, you need to inform them and give them the true information and let them evaluate if they want that cut off or dealt with. So anyway, I'm at this house and it's on the corner of a busy street. There's kind of a rundown apartment next door. There's the house next door to the house I'm in, has like 6 cars in the driveway, it looks like it's a hobby that they don't really get to. Once again, these aren't things that I'm telling you don't buy the house. I'm saying, what's the value of this house to you? Now, for example, some people might have boats and a trailer and stuff, and doesn't mean they're bad people. Some people automatically assume that if you have boats, trailers, work trucks, you're like slummy, but you're not. But you need a place where you can park your work vehicles or your play vehicles, and maybe a house like this on a busy corner is good because no one's going to really care if you have those vans, those trucks, those trailers, right? And you can have access to the backyard in order to get those vehicles and stuff in there. Okay, but another thing, wait till you see this. This is not my opinion, but just, hey, let me turn this around. Look at this. Now, would you say that there could be some foundation issues here? Okay, when you start seeing this stuff, it's pulling away from the wall, that's not my opinion. That's just a factual statement, but what I tell people is, hey, take a look. Looks to me like there's some foundation issues, but that's just a possible observation. I could be wrong. We'll get the quote-unquote professional out here, the foundation guy's out here, and my foundation guy always teases me. He's like, why do you call me? You always have it spot on. You always tell me exactly what I need to do. And I said, but I need the professional with the measuring. See, you got some more, see those lines there? Step in. Anyway, I'm not giving opinions. I have allergies. So I'm scratching while I'm talking and stuff. Okay, so another thing to consider is the layout, okay? I'm not going to tell you which house this is, but it's a really good example of a home that undoubtedly has some issues, okay? And if you get the home at the right price, and you have lots and lots of cashola to fix it, then it may very well be a good investment for you, okay? There's a big yard, and I know for my particular friends, they needed some space for their work vehicles and stuff like that. But don't be afraid as a realtor, as a buyer, to just consider these things. So I've had people tell me, oh, my realtor didn't tell me that this corner would be bad when I sold it. And I'm like, I tell my people, look, if you buy a house on a corner, a busy corner, it will slow you down when you sell it. That's just a fact. I can give you statistics for it. Okay? If you buy here in Corpus Christi a house with a master bedroom upstairs, it could be gorgeous, which I sold one, but it sells, it takes longer to sell, and they sell for less. That's just a fact. I will provide you the information. I will provide you the statistics. Now, after providing that information and my clients still make a decision based on the information, the factual information, then they can go ahead and, you know, they can buy a house with a bedroom upstairs or house with issues or whatever, as long as I know that I've done my job informing them. So as much as, but once again, like let's say this house, you know, you got it for the right price and it has that big yard and it's on that corner, which helps you because you have work vehicles or trailers or whatever, you really need that space. You don't mind having a neighbor who works on their cars and leaves them out in the driveway, and you don't mind having kind of an older apartment complex next door. At least you've been informed and you're evaluating your decision with those things before you. Okay, so anyway, my allergies, sniffling. Anyway, have a great day, and hopefully I'll get better at being consistent with these. Okay, bye.